much. Of course, social distancing is recommended by doctors, and in many cases, it is ordered by state governments, but police say it is often nearly impossible to enforce, as Jonathan Vigliotti discovered on a packed beach in Southern California.
We met Los Angeles County Sheriff Alex Villanueva after he took an aerial view of Malibu's sweeping coastline. Beachgoers are not allowed to sit down and also must wear masks, though we found most played loose with the rules.
My only direction is just make sure there's no big congregation of people. If they're pretty much spread apart and they're not harming anybody, we're going to call it a day.
Despite the order, there was no crackdown. The sheriff weighing in on the side of beachgoers because he says people need to come to the beach to relieve the pressures of the lockdown.
Your staff has also called it a release valve for families cooped up in homes. You know, sometimes family situations can be quite stressful when you're packed in together for so long.
Very much so. And we saw increase taking calls for service on domestic violence, domestic disputes. But overall, now that we have some more opportunities, hopefully I'll start diffusing that.
Deputies on ATVs continue to patrol the beach, but did not confront sunbathers. Authorities say enforcing social distancing across the country remains difficult, as many of the orders are not law.
It looks like that white car. There's two people out the sunroof throwing money.
In Florida, Daytona Beach police released video from this weekend showing a sea of people. The sheriff there admitting there was little his deputies could do.
Social distancing is not a crime. It's an executive order issued by the governor that no prosecutor in the state of Florida has prosecuted anybody for that, and no judge is going to convict them.
And back here in Malibu, the crowd size about 1/3 of what it was this time last year. The sheriff telling me he is prepared to make arrests when people aren't using what he calls common sense. But Gail, so far he says he hasn't needed to.
Boy, Jonathan, I hope people don't find out the hard way social distancing matters. Thank you very much.